Welcome to the Rawmen podcast.
It's raw. It's f***ing raw. It's real. Okay.
Well, hello, everybody.
Hey, bro, I mean, maybe we revolutionize podcasting and, just being so much more raw versus nice and clean. Clean and polished is cool. But sometimes there's such a thing as too clean.
Too clean, yeah.
You know?
You got to be a little bit dirty.
Yeah, like, for example, movies.
Like, I don't know nails.
No. Have you ever seen a movie that, like, the quality the frame rate is too much,
and it just
looks
creepy.
too real. Yeah. So that to me is like too clean, too polished.
It's because we've gotten too used to cinematic mode, and it's like, oh yeah, that's what movies look like. But then we're like, oh dang, that looks way too real. It kind of makes you nauseous.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's where I think, like, wow, the quality is just so great that now it's distracting from the overall experience. And yeah, so I think, like, maybe we're revolutionizing, hopefully not like the
in a lazy way.
Yeah, hopefully not in a lazy way.
No, I'm pretty sure we're doing I it's because in my perspective as a editor of our videos, because I'm the only one who does it,
as the editor
as
of our
the
videos.
Editor, I should get a shirt that says the editor
Well,
for
what
the
my shirt
Rawmen
say?
podcast in little letters. It's like, I'm just the editor of the Rawmen podcast, But you are on the Rawmen podcast. Like, I know.
I
but
just sit here.
Yeah, you just
and then it says say on the Ramen podcast.
No, it should be I sit here and look pretty on the Ramen podcast.
We should.
That'd be funny. We should make it. But
maybe for Patreon?
This is for Patreon. Another Patreon.
Nah. And if you guys don't know, if you check out our Patreon,
we have a Patreon.
We have a Patreon
how
episode.
How did we start this? Am I going to include it?
He's going to include it.
I'm going to include it. I'm going to see what I can snip it out. But as the editor, I have to say. So anyways, I'm as the editor, when I edit, I'm like, in my perspective, when I watch podcasts, I think like, okay, they're having a conversation.
Yeah.
They're having the talk. And yeah, there's some, I look at it and I'm like, okay, they're having their talk by themselves.
Right.
And you're kind of just watching. So, but they know that they're recording and they're putting it out there for people. So when I think that, I'm like, shouldn't we engage with the people who are watching, making them feel like they're part of the podcast, like sitting right next to us in that couch over there that no one can see?
I mean,
because the whole point of making content is to include, not kind of like, oh, this is us, watch us.
Right.
I feel like that's kind of stupid.
So I want to say that was like the initial idea.
Yeah.
Behind us starting this was kind of like, if we could bring people into I want to say that's the same language that we use, bring people into our conversations.
Yeah.
It was never like just watch us talk. It was like bring people into our conversations because we're weird.
We're weird and we are people.
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty weird, aren't we?
I know. Don't tell them. Don't ask them questions.
Don't break the fourth wall.
Yeah, stop breaking and I love that people do break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there's a camera there. Well, no, duh, you set it up.
Yeah.
Like, why are we ignoring the fact that you set this up? And that's and I think that's funny because it's like, oh, but I don't edit it. I'm like, oh yeah, you do. Yeah, but you have a say, or you just don't watch it. You don't care. We actually care, and we are like, oh, that's it. Or do we care? I don't know.
I mean, I care. I care pretty greatly, Yeah,
because you watch it like 155 times.
157 and a half.
Oh, dang, bro. Pumping the numbers up. You had some dandruff. I saw it.
No, it's not. It's lint. It's not dandruff.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's definitely dandruff.
You guys have 4K right now. So.
Oh, yeah. Thanks
you
to me.
tell us. 4K is probably better than his eyesight. Is this dandruff or is this lint?
It's definitely dandruff.
Because why would dandruff be all the way down here too?
Ew, man, you need to get that checked.
No, it's not. No, because I was wearing a hoodie before this, and I made the mistake of throwing on a black freaking.
Yeah, what the heck?
Thing.
Look at the pants. They're all. What's wrong with you? Don't you use Bounty or something? Bounty's a freaking napkin. I mean, Bounce. Do you use Bounce?
No, I use
The wool thing?
I just started trying out Tide Pods.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Don't use it.
Thanks for letting me know.
It smells like diarrhea.
What is your obsession with like diarrhea?
Because you blow up, bro.
Wait, we haven't even done our intro.
No, we haven't. And this is our intro. Episode 7 of the Rawmen podcast. That was way too long for an intro.
Oh, well. I mean.
Do you... Okay, a quick question for everyone. Is... When I start the podcast, obviously I do the Stephen Hawking's kind of knockoff voice, and then I do the Gordon Ramsay. Oh, that's raw. Yeah. And then I go into the music. The music extends into until we're actually serious about talking. Is that cool?
Yeah, I dig it.
Like it?
I dig it because it's not too loud to the point where you can't. They can't understand us, but they can still kind of ease them into the conversation.
That's what I'm trying to do.
So I think it's great.
As the editor, is that okay? I don't care because I'm gonna do it anyways.
As the one who wears the very linty pants,
dandruffy.
I say pants. Yeah. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section. Like, we genuinely read your comments, like for realsies.
We don't respond.
We may hit the like button and then we'll talk about the comments. So we'll respond verbally, but to each other.
Yeah. Hey, no, but everyone who likes our intros, who's been leaving comments, I appreciate it because I'm the one who looks at them. This guy does not look at them. Okay?
I look at them on my phone.
Bull crap. He doesn't look at crap. Call him out for it. Tag him into it. And they're always directed to you. They don't even care about me. You don't care. I'm just some guy. It's like, oh yeah, no, he's wrong. Just do you.
Oh my god.
And you don't even respond. I can't respond to half of these.
The Rawmen. Well, because the thing is, I couldn't get the YouTube thing on my phone.
You haven't tried.
Yeah, I haven't tried.
This guy is the most procrastinator I've ever met. I used to be like this when I was young. I'm no longer like that, but this guy's still there.
Yeah.
Someone needs to kick him into gear.
Here's the interesting thing about me with procrastination. I will do something else that is...
Do you have ADHD?
I don't know.
You probably do.
I've been reading into ADHD a lot. Like, I've been reading...
But you forgot.
No.
No, I don't have ADD.
I'm reading into it, and it's fascinating. I'm going to purchase this book.
Really?
Where it's like has to do with more than just ADHD, but ADHD and reading into how it affects the body. So, like, body language. And
okay.
Not only from the ADHD person, but also the non-ADHD person in like a friendship relationship or whatever it is.
Right.
And there's a lot of things that like somebody who's very easily irritable can have ADHD.
Dang, dude.
Somebody who's inattentive, or then there's the hyperactive, and then there's the combined. And they just started naming all these characteristics, and I'm like, bro.
That's you?
Whoa.
Is that you?
I actually forgot where I was going with all this.
Well, I was asking if you had ADHD.
Oh.
And then you're like, oh, but you probably forgot about it. And you're like, no, I don't. I said, no, I don't have ADD. And then you started talking about the book and that you should buy it.
Yeah, absolutely. By this doctor named Susan. I don't remember her last name.
Good old Susan. She knows everything about ADHD because she has it.
But no, her husband does.
Oh crap! Okay.
And what's crazy is that she's a doctor, and she said that she didn't even catch the signs early on of like his ADHD until 30 years into their marriage.
Oh wow, they've been married that long. Good for them.
And yeah, you know what?
A little clap for Susan. Good job, Susan. Way to diagnose your husband. I'm like, he's not doing everything I tell him. There's got to be something wrong.
So
ADHD.
That's what it is. Going back.
Procrastination. Yeah,
procrastination.
That's what we're talking about.
And I've been focusing. Like, I will hyper focus on something else that is maybe a little. It'll still be important, but it will be less important than what I have pending. And I will give it my all. And then by then, it's already. I'm making what I should have done late.
Okay.
And lower quality, and then I just. Yeah, so that's what I tend to do.
Interesting.
I'll put in a lot of effort for like the TikTok and stuff, my personal stuff, and then I'll try and like get onto making hours. But then I'm like, oh, okay, I'll get to it to make a post. And on the real note, I will go into like researching into like music and stuff, and like stuff that'll back up my other ideas, and then I'll get distracted from those ideas elsewhere.
Would that be ADHD, or would that just be an importance thing? Like your priorities.
I don't think it's an importance thing. I don't, because it happens to me with cleaning. It happens to me with like all facets of my life, where like I will have a dirty room, but then I'll get distracted and start reading a book, and I'm like, oh, I haven't seen this book in a while. And then like 2 hours later, I'm like, oh, I should have done this. Okay, let me get back to my room. Oh, I haven't heard this song. Let me just do some research real quick. I think this would be really cool to throw into.
Do you learn little things?
I loved learning.
Because a lot of ADHD people, which I've learned, was that they kind of like, oh, this sink is broken. I should really get that fixed. And they learn to fix it themselves instead of calling a plumber. They just do it themselves because it's like a little project that they want to get it fixed until it gets fixed. So do you kind of do something like that, or are you not like that?
I don't think I'm really like that.
I am.
For like handiwork like that, not necessarily, but when it comes to like learning something with like social media or electronics and stuff, that really captures my attention.
Because you like it.
Yes.
I don't know. You got selective ADHD. Because mine is like, I feel like to have it. I've always told because caffeine's always the one of the things that ADHD people like, and it actually makes them kind of like calmer. It makes them think that they're focused, but it actually doesn't really do that. Yeah, you like coffee, don't you? Oh, well, you like caffeine. Yeah,
I think that I focus better with caffeine. That's why in one of the episodes I said I drink like 3 cups and stuff.
And what I've heard is that it actually. Do you have a lot of back pain?
I do, but because I have a pinched nerve.
Okay, well, stop pinching yourself. Because you're alive and awake. You're watching the Rawmen podcast. Anyways.
That's a really late intro.
No,
yeah.
No, it's just a little drop that I did because it's funny. But right. No. What I've learned is that a lot of people who have ADHD compromise their dopamine by yelling and also by drinking too much caffeine. What else? They kind of hyper focus on things like you were saying, like they'll find something and they'll do that instead. Mm-hmm. Oh, I was supposed to look at this, but I can't do it until I get this done. And then they go around and keep doing that until they're dead. And then they keep kind of just going and doing that. And that's, I do that all the time. Like when I'm supposed to clean, I do a terrible job of it. And like, I have an organized mess.
Yes.
That's what I love. And, look at my desk. It's pretty disorganized, but
you know where everything's at.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And when something's not there, I know that it's not there, and it bothers me, and then I have to look for it. Yeah. But I've been learning not to do that, and I've noticed that sugar, back to my sugar thing, has actually been most of the culprit, really. And I've actually read on a recent study that I've actually read like maybe 2 days ago about people who drink energy drinks, the sugar in them when you're young adults are drinking them, which they're not supposed to, is actually showing studies are showing that they get ADHD more. And that energy drink should not be there. They shouldn't even be consuming it because a sugar content's way too high. And while I've noticed that I've been more focused, but I know when my body needs sugar, but I don't go for artificial or anything like that. I try to go the natural way, like fruits and whatever, and it's actually been helping. It's ridiculous. I've been more eloquently better with my words. I haven't been slurring, and I've actually learned what I'm saying.
Wow.
Everyone knows that too, because from episode 1 to this, I'm really smart. I sound smart. You're rubbing off on me. Just rub me, bro. But I'm still silly.
Oh man,
right? Isn't that weird? I feel this change. I feel like my mind has gone to like that movie Limitless. Have you ever watched that? Bradley Cooper,
the one where I guess they take like a pill or something that uses 100% of of your mind or something close to it.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
I've seen it. I don't recall it.
Do you think it's
probably
possible?
Only saw it once.
You think it's possible?
No, I think I read up on that, and it said that like even if we had something like that, we couldn't, because there's certain parts of our brains that we shouldn't even touch in regards to like, because it's like automation stuff that we have.
That it's just like muscle memory and whatever.
Yeah, and like the flowing of the blood and the heartbeats and all the controlling of the organs, stuff like that.
Where, that's crazy.
Being too mindful is like it would be detrimental to us at that point.
Yeah, because then we'd be thinking, oh, do your heartbeat, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, rhythmically and all that stuff.
Beat, breathe.
How do you sleep?
Pretty good.
Do you kind of snore?
I'm told
Uh-huh.
that I snore loud
Uh-huh.
to the point where they wonder if I'm gonna choke.
Does anyone say that you kind of like take a deep breath out of nowhere? Like
Not when I am asleep, but in the daytime, yes.
Ooh, interesting.
Like when I'm conscious and stuff, just randomly like.
You might have sleep apnea because of all the freaking energy that you have. Because it throws your heart off rhythm. Yeah, dude.
Oh my gosh, that makes sense. Because I told somebody.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, it feels like somebody just deflated my heart a little bit, and then I've
had the same issue. I snore a lot, but when I started getting off energy drinks and sugar, I've actually stopped snoring that loud, and I can actually catch my breath. Crazy, huh? I've learned way too much.
I feel so weird right now. Because it came out of nowhere, but I figured it's just nothing.
It's your heart trying to get back into rhythm, so it'll kind of pause and then go back into it. It's ridiculous. I never knew how bad energy drinks were.
Oh my god,
it's ridiculous. And then you kind of, I need freaking more energy. You gulp one down just to kind of like get it back into the rhythm. Yeah, it's your heart actually getting back into the rhythm, trying to get there. Yeah, bro, mind blown. I got you. Don't worry about it. I'm the raw man today. Gosh, dang it.
Well, now that makes sense though.
It does.
That just started like early January.
And then if you add stress to it, if you add your stress, if you're getting stressful out of nowhere and you're kind of like trying to get your breath, you're just your heart drops, like how you're saying. I had that happen, so I actually went through that, and then I got stressed somehow, and then my hair started falling out really badly. Like I would grab my hair, and it would just
like
come
clumps.
Not really clumps, but it would be a lot, and I was like, oh my god, I'm going bald. And I got so worried, and I'm like, oh no, I gotta relax. But that was like 2 years ago. 3 years ago. And I was like worried. I'm like, oh my god, I'm stressing myself out. But now I'm doing the same thing now, and I'm fine. My hair doesn't fall out. Weird, huh?
I need to get off of them then.
It's
like
crazy
now more than ever. I mean, after those, I drink those two.
No, you just got to do it in moderation.
I just die.
I don't.
I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow comes and
I told him about it. That's his last step. That's one of my biggest fears right now.
What?
You dying or me dying and not having the podcast anymore.
I just thought about that.
Dude, that's one of my biggest fears.
I'm like the Rawmen podcast.
Yeah, no, and I'm like, how am I supposed to do it without him? Like
Death Edition.
Oh dang! You think you give me your permission? You give me your consent? I could do a sock puppet with a hat on and be you.
Yes.
All right,
you have my permission.
Cool. I give you my consent.
All right, bet.
You have to. Yeah, you guys heard it here, okay?
Yeah, you guys are witnesses. So if you're a notary, even better.
I actually wanted to be a notary. Actually,
who?
I did.
Oh,
I want to be a notary.
Damn. So you are.
I want to be
minister.
Yes.
And you want a minister that notarizes.
That'd be awesome, huh?
That's such an
Pretty
interesting
cool.
combination.
I can only marry people in Nebraska, though.
Oh, okay.
You can't really, because state law only makes you, if you want to be a minister, you can only marry in your state.
Dude, when I get married.
Oh, snap.
When I get married.
Do you, miss, take Mr. Rawmen podcast?
Do not make that.
Here we go. You will now kiss your dog.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. No. I thought you were into that.
I was going to say you could marry myself and whomever I marry in the future, but not if you're going to do the Kermit voice and call me the Rawmen.
Can I do the Kermit voice? Let me say.
No.
Kermit the Frog here. Yeah, a little bit. I used to do it before.
Do it.
Hey, look, I'm Kermit.
No.
Hey, little girl, how are you doing? I'm Kermit the Frog. Yeah, dude, I can do it. But why do I do my hands like this? I'm like seizing up, like, you know,
Bro, like when you turn your music down so you could see better.
Yeah.
In the car.
Oh yeah. You know? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, no, for sure. But yeah, I can do. I need to get better at voices. I used to. That's one of my things that I wanted to do was be a voice actor.
What voices could you do?
Poorly.
Or okay, better question. What voices do you feel you have the potential to do?
Like copy, not really too much. I can do Kermit.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working on my Rick from Rick and Morty. You know, that's that stuff. God, what else? I can't really do too many voices, but I can make up voices, which is what I want to do.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, but I don't have for the longest time I wanted to make my portfolio online, and I was actually trying to get into acting and all that stuff, and I kind of just was like, okay, I'm uninterested into this, and just threw it away. Yeah, I get bored really quick.
I mean,
because I'm already a musician, and usually musicians can make their voice sound different or like cool or whatever.
Right.
So I don't know if you do that, or is that weird?
No, I've heard of other people being able to do that.
You can't do it?
Not me.
Why not?
Not really. I just I don't know.
I remember I was watching episode 6 that's unreleased right now, but I was watching it. You're like, I'm like, holy crap, he could do a falsetto.
I don't want
so cool.
that was unintentional.
But you did
that was
it.
just for fun.
But you did it, and it came from the heart.
Oh gosh, wait, have they seen episode 6?
Yeah, they have. They have seen episode 6.
No, I'm saying like if they haven't and they're watching this right now.
Oh crap! Yeah, what the heck?
What are you waiting for?
You're watching this one, so if you got this far, I mean, technically, you should watch episode 6.
Yeah, I'll just hit the pause button real quick and then go back and come back.
No, finish this so you don't mess up our analytics.
Oh no, yeah, just kidding.
Finish this. Finish it. Finish it strong. I believe in you. What other voice can I do? I can do a lot of voices. I'm not gonna do them because it's just cringy. Because at this point, it's about me, and I don't like that. It's weird.
Because we're putting you in the hot seat.
Yeah. I actually don't like attention.
Really?
I don't.
That's interesting.
I used to.
Okay.
But I was always self-critical about what people thought about me. So I was like, oh man, what do they think? Do I think I'm weird? Of course I'm weird. Duh, look at me.
Bro, see, now that's just touching real quick on the more
right,
like the pessimistic mindset and
right.
overthinking versus not so overthinking. I feel like you're a lot more logical and
I am. Facts.
It's easier to think without emotion involved because emotions can mislead us.
Yes. Yes.
Acting on emotion. So I forgot where I was going with this.
No, you're right. Yeah. He's right. Yeah, whatever he said.
Oh, the way that you see yourself, self-criticizing when you got attention. Now
I used to. Yeah.
But from this perspective over here,
like,
whether the spotlight is on me or not, that is something that would always run through my mind.
Really? So that feeling that I had was the same feeling that you would have?
Constantly, though.
Dang,
not
bro.
just in that situation.
Dang,
it's stressful.
So are you thinking
tiring.
Are you thinking about what people are thinking about you right now?
Not right now. It comes in and out.
But now that I kind of like put it on blast, I'm putting the spotlight on you. Do you hate it?
No, not right now.
Well, you
I
should.
guess just no, not right now because I know that at least I know some familiar people.
Who watch
us, and thank you guys, by the way, for watching us. I really appreciate y'all, my in real life friends, in real life people. Appreciate y'all.
Please comment about me sometimes.
So, but because they're there, I feel a lot more natural. I feel a lot more calm.
So you like
people
seeing you who know you?
It makes me feel more comfortable
because you're in.
Because I picture them.
But what about the other 100 people who are watching you who don't know you?
You just
I did that
intentionally.
I did that, yes.
So then it starts to be like, okay,
why do you?
Is my shirt?
Why do you put so much importance to it?
Self-image. I guess I'm still building the self-image.
He kind of cute, right? He kind of cute. I saw a freaking TikTok. This guy's like, it's like, oh, can I bring my homie over? And the girl's like, oh yeah, whatever. What do he look like? It's like, and the guy starts describing. He's like, oh, he's kind of cute, but he's got some soft, supple lips. And man, if I was a girl, I'd be like caressing him. I'm like, whoa, bro, relax. And I just thought it was so funny. And that kind of brought me back to what you were saying. Like, he kind of cute, right?
No,
but
man.
the thing is, like, who cares?
See, that's where that mindset, I'm learning to embrace.
People will
that.
always judge you.
So
Even our podcast, like,
right.
Not to point everyone out, but there was a comment that said, oh, in our in episode 5, there was like, oh, I think Gray said it, and hopefully Gray doesn't mind. From your
from TikTok
yes,
Live.
from your TikTok Live, he said the beginning was corny.
Oh yeah.
Right. And
I
then
remember that comment.
the second comment, that intro was one of the best intros, which was from another viewer. I don't know if I should say his name, but I'm just gonna be, which are two perspectives.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow. But the first comment, when I first read it, I was like, man, that sucks. Maybe, and I started thinking, like, maybe our intros are corny, right?
Yeah.
But he said it was still awesome, which is cool. But you take the negative,
yeah,
and you just remember that. But then the other person said, oh, that was one of the greatest intros. I'm like, which one is it?
Yeah. And what's funny is that Gray did on the TikTok Live that we just did. So if you guys haven't checked this out, we do a quick TikTok Live right now on my channel, but eventually on the Rawmen podcast.
Because we have to reach certain views to actually go live. So
right. And if you haven't followed us on there,
please
help us by following us. Well, the more followers that we get, the quicker we can go live on. What are you doing?
I don't know. I just wanted to do it.
The quicker that we can actually go live on there. And he was on the live where we show that we're setting up. And he's like, hey, dude, can I get a shout out?
Here you go, Gray. Here you go, bro. You're welcome.
He's cool peeps. He's cool.
And another viewer on your who said that we help with their anxiety. Oh my God. Can I say her name? Daisy?
Yeah.
I already said it.
Oh yeah.
Daisy, we appreciate you.
Yes, absolutely.
We love that you listen and that you feel like you're included. And that really boosts our rockets up. So we really appreciate that. And anyone else who watches us and actually feels like that, it's really cool. Like, it really boosts my self-esteem.
Absolutely.
And it really makes me feel like, wow, we're actually doing something good. Yeah. Not
100%.
evil. We could be doing evil right now, but we're not.
With like my white cat, my white
okay, that's
cat.
weird.
Just
Don't do that.
You know how villains do it?
Mr. Claw from Inspector Gadget.
There you go.
I love that the show.
No, but for real, we really do mean it.
Yeah, no,
like,
we do.
I have never seen him react in that way, and
it really touched me. Like, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
And the fact that she said that, and who are we, right? Who are we?
Exactly.
We're just regular dudes.
Yeah.
One with July on his face and me with freaking Cheetos on my shirt. So that's all we are. But
yeah. So thank you guys. We
appreciate it.
Take number 347,000.
That was so bad. Anyways, what were we talking about?
We were talking about the song "Blurry" by Puddle of Mud. No, I'm just kidding.
What? They're a band now? They used to just sell cheese on the sidewalk.
What?
I don't know.
I have no idea, dude.
I just know that you might have ADHD.
Yeah.
And
no, I don't know anymore, dude, to be honest.
I think there's a spectrum of ADHD, and you have probably the least form of ADHD that I've seen.
Well, according to what we were talking about, I did resonate with a little bit of it, not
it touched a lot. You? Right here? Resonate? When I hear that, it's like, it touched my soul. I resonate. Well,
maybe you did.
You resonated. You're like a cymbal just shaking. It's like, dude, relax.
Vibrating on a higher frequency.
Yeah. Oh, did you know that's real, right?
Well, everything is made of.
They said that the frequencies is the key to time travel. Yeah, bro.
I mean,
which I kind of believe.
Time travel has to be possible Because if black holes bend time and space,
Yes.
then there must be time travel. It can cause time to go much slower, or even just us flying through. What do you do?
Then no, keep going. I'm
Well,
waiting for
even
you to
just-
be done.
Us flying through space and then coming back, the aging process is slower.
Yes, it is. It's very possible. To the moon, to Mars. FaceTime has been here forever. Please. Yeah, dude. Sorry.
Bro, you sound like Kermit the Frog
Oh,
still.
crap. That's not what I'm going for. Kermit the Frog here. Yeah, space-time travel is real. I'm trying to sound like Stephen Hawking. Gosh dang it. The moon. Take me to the moon. Oh, no. That was why I was doing that. Like,
That was worth waiting for, though.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I was just
But-
trying to make it fun.
I mean, that makes sense, though. I mean, I understand that everything it breaks down to like freaking vibrating. Yeah, we're all like this table vibrates at a different frequency, causing it to
Have
be
mass.
this style of mass, this type of mass.
That's way
and
too.
us too. We are different. That's why we're living, and that's not.
This isn't the Neil deGrasse podcast. We're not being
You did not say Degrassi.
deGrasse,
Oh
just like the show
gosh, no, it's deGrasse.
deGrasse.
It's like stay
Dead-
off the grass.
dead grass.
No,
Dead grass.
no, he's just pulling my tail.
Ew. I don't want to be pulling out anything on you. Ew, dude. He's got a tail. I don't even want to know about it.
Oh man,
Sure, that's not poop. Dude, you gotta just pinch it off eventually.
like the
Pinch it off.
I used to have a goldfish that was swimming like that. I didn't know that they like you have to wait. They wait for their poop to just fall off. So it's just like
Really?
falling them. Yeah, you never had a goldfish or seen a
No,
goldfish?
never.
Yeah, when they poop, it's just like.
Okay,
It's just
that's
like,
weird.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Eventually, just pinches off.
They finally pinch it hard enough that it just falls off. We're talking about goldfish poop right now.
Goldfish, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Just that the YouTube algorithm treats us nicely.
I hope.
I hope
do
so,
they?
too.
Okay, so how does that work?
I don't know, but I do know that they there's certain keywords and stuff that like can get you
Oh.
demonetized, can get you what's that called? Like they call it a shadow ban on TikTok.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So,
yeah, shadow ban.
Something to that effect. I don't know if they use that same term on
I don't
YouTube.
think they do that on YouTube now.
They do, just because one of the bigger creators that I follow, Philip DeFranco, he constantly mentions things where he's like, hey, I'm presenting this news article or whatever, but I'm not going to mention certain words because then we'll get
But
we
he
get
has
less
a-
viewers or
But
stuff
he has
like
a
that.
bigger platform.
Huge
and
platform. Yeah.
And he's famous.
Yeah.
So obviously they're going to watch him more. They're not going to watch us. Yes, that's how it works. That's how it works. It doesn't go through AI and it just figures out, oh, they said this word.
Oh, like
let's put 'em-"
TikTok.
Yeah, exactly.
TikTok can be problematic when it
TikTok's
comes to
hard. But I don't get why on Twitch, like, girls can get away with things, but guys can't. Isn't that weird?
I am not gonna
Equal
touch
rights.
that
Equal rights.
because
Gosh dang it.
I don't know.
I've seen it.
Do,
I've heard about it.
like I believe it. I do believe it,
Do you guys believe it?
but do you guys believe in
They're
us?
like, they don't care. Do you believe in magic? In a young boy's heart?
Boy.
He's a boy. Hello, boy.
No, don't you dare.
Hey,
talk to-
boy.
We just talked about that. No.
Because he dropped my Olipop on the floor.
He's
Lies.
Bro.
Don't believe him.
bro. Okay, no, I didn't drop his
He dropped
Olipop.
it.
He gifted me.
He
a
put it in.
Olipop.
He put it in the spot that you don't put it in, and I knocked it over. Who puts a can on the floor and just leaves it there? An open can.
I do because I can.
Oh crap! Because you're Mexican. Oh crap!
Yeah.
Going into it. Because knee cans. I don't know.
Yeah, I had nothing to
I
follow
lost
up with
it.
that.
I don't know what to talk about now. I forgot.
So I mean the spill. The Olipop spill.
Well, yeah. Anyway, this guy.
But I cleaned it up.
And what did I say to you?
You said thanks.
Better clean that up, boy.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he did.
That's
He's-
what. And you're like, oh, don't tell
It
me
just
that.
makes me feel some type of way when I hear.
It
somebody
does
call
sound
me
kinda-
boy.
I just don't like the way that I
It's-
say it. It's more like Southern.
It sounds
and-
kind of demeaning.
It does.
I just don't know, number one, where that stems from.
It could be a kink too, if you like it.
We're not going to touch that subject.
I mean, no, we shouldn't.
No, how you said before, I thought it was so funny. He's like, I'm not going to touch it. Like, not even with the stick.
Not even with a stick. Dude, what episode was that?
I think it was like the second episode.
I can't believe you remember that. That's so weird.
There's just random things that I remember. And then a lot of important
Wait
things that
a minute. Wait a minute. So you watch us and you remember random things that I said or what you said?
Random things that you say.
Oh my God. I don't even know what you say in the podcast. I literally just stare at myself. I'm like, who's this guy over here? He's just wasting space right now. I'm sorry. I take that back. No, this guy's very cool. I like him. A little bit,
but he's still wasting space.
Nah, he's still wasting space. No, I'm kidding. No, I don't think you're wasting space at all. Because then we wouldn't have this podcast.
Yeah, it'd be the Rawmen podcast.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Sounds pretty cool. Rawman.
What do you guys think? Should it be the Rawman or Rawmen?
Dude, who are you talking to? You have ADHD.
I think this is why you guys comment about me. Because he's like, what are you talking to?
This guy.
It's like, you guys.
I'm very witty today. Have you noticed that? I'm very witty.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll just backhand you like.
You're very quick on it. Yeah.
I'm like, oh crap, man, this guy's.
Like when I've made references and you're like, are we talking? Did I say blah, blah, blah? I'm like, no. You're like, huh.
Yeah, and then I just slap you like the little boy you are. No. I'm a real boy.
No.
I wish I could do Gingerbread Man from Shrek. Did you? Okay, quick, everyone.
Real quick. Yeah.
Shrek 5 and 6 are in the works. And also a donkey movie, another freaking Puss in Boots movie. Dude.
I believe the
4 freaking movies coming out.
Sometimes I can't spoke. But I believe the Puss in Boots movie. Where did you get 5
from
and 6?
DreamWorks? From DreamWorks.
Did they leak that or
They made a statement about it.
Oh,
a donkey movie, so we can see the origin of Donkey. Puss in Boots. Yeah, because no one knows about donkeys. Just gets thrown around. A Puss in Boots movie, obviously, because when we say Poots, it's like it pops. But anyways, a Puss in Boots movie, I think 2 of those, and then they're gonna go to 5 and 6 on Shrek. Which is ridiculous. I was like, really? Everyone's looking right now. Oh my God, Shrek.
Dude, that's pretty ambitious and pretty dope. I just hope that, because it was a different environment when the other ones came out before. I just hope they can stay true.
Which is your favorite Shrek movie?
It would have to be the one where, I forgot what it's called, but it's the one where he signs the deal with Rumpelstiltskin.
Shrek Forever After?
Forever After.
Dude, why is that so loud? I'm so sorry. People are sending us message about, can you come to do this ramen podcast over here? Blah blah blah. Where they want us to travel. Yeah. We have 300,000 messages. We haven't checked. And no, I'm just kidding. That's just random spam mail. Stupid spam mail. Stop interrupting.
It's like your package has arrived to the facility, but we can't confirm without you adding your address and your credit card
and your social. Just to make sure it's you. I'm like, seems legit.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
You've done your taxes yet?
No.
Anyways, back to Shrek. No, but my favorite movie is number 2.
Okay, refresh me.
Shrek number 2. And there's also Shrek the Musical, just so you remember.
I haven't seen Shrek the Musical.
And it's, what was it, Shrek the Musical? It was Shrek the Third. Shrek the Third. I think it might be Shrek the Third, actually. Okay. But Shrek 2 is when he turns into a human.
Yes.
Dude, that's like the best movie, Shrek. Usually the first one's always the best.
Yeah.
And then the second one is like, it's all right. But this one was so good because it makes so many funny references. Donkey being the horse, and he gets like pepper in his eyes, and he's like, "This is police brutality," right?
Dude,
And it's like, and then it's like, Puss and Boots getting put on the wall. He's like, they get the catnip. He's like, "Oh, that's not mine." Right?
Catnip, sir, that's not mine.
Yeah, it's so freaking good. And I'm like, oh my God, welcome back to Cops.
Where he's like,
dude, it's such a good movie.
I'm sorry. Sometimes you just have to I need a catalyst or something, that little push to get me there. Yeah,
that's one of my favorite. And he's like, "Do you like women? Are you wearing women's underwear?"
No, say something crazy like you're wearing women's underwear.
Yeah, exactly. I'm wearing women's underwear. Are you? I am certainly am not. Whoop. I'm telling you, bro,
dude.
that's one of the best movies.
Yeah.
Like, it's so funny. I'm like, oh my god, this is so funny. I literally watched that one over and over and over again because the jokes are just so good.
I'm definitely gonna watch it,
Dude, it's so funny.
Watch it.
And Shrek 1 is good, but Shrek 2 is like, oh, hilarious.
Maybe more for the nostalgia and just it being the original. I rewatched the first one,
of course,
and then everything else I like as sporadically.
Yeah,
you know.
No, for sure.
Now you got me thinking though, because like, how we are in conversation, we were talking about how sometimes I miss
some things.
Some things.
Right. That's in the Patreon.
Now I'm wondering, yeah, guys, check out our Patreon to know exactly
channel.
what we're talking about. It's definitely worth it. You only, I think it's like 3/4 or 5/8 of a McChicken. So
$1.99.
Yeah, check it out. But now that you said that, now I wonder where else do I do that?
Oh, you do it.
In, like,
you
movies?
do it at work. When I talk to you, I'll talk to you, and then you'll be focused on something, and I'm like, "Hey, bro, blah blah blah," and you'll be like, and you'll just ignore me. I'm like, "Okay, sounds good, bro. I'll see you later," and I'll peace because I know you do it. I've seen you on the podcast. I know you do it in real life. Yes, you do. You do it a lot. And if someone does not know you, they'll take it as, "Oh, he's bothered with me." And I've noticed that it's not because you're like, it's because it's not that you're portraying that. It's just that you're really just worried or focused about something else that's more important. And you kind of just shove the whatever else is around you away, which I've noticed a lot.
I mean, I want to say I don't do it intentionally, but
You
know,
don't.
there's got to be some sort of intention, at least to intention
You just-
towards this other thing.
You just don't want to lose focus. I feel you don't. That's all I take. Oh my god! Don't get that. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought the same thing. But yeah, you do that, and I'm like, whatever,
Bro.
I don't take it to heart.
Thank goodness that you know me. Thank goodness that people know me and people actually still talk to me. And I like,
You do
this
that.
This is literally blowing my mind right now.
Dang, bro, you heard it here first on the Rawmen podcast.
Just put like a big old news flash that just says news flash.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. It's too much editing. I don't want to do it. I'm lazy.
Oh man.
But yeah, you do that, dude.
Wow.
It's all right.
Now I like want to rewatch movies so that I like, what else did I miss in like, movies and stuff?
I don't think you miss stuff. I just feel like you just focus on other things.
Maybe I'm focused on, like, for example, like the main plot. I know that there have been movies where you need to be detail oriented because they'll like leave little hints and stuff that guide you to whatever ending is going to come up. And I've had to, I find myself rewatching certain movies and then seeing things for the first time.
That's normal.
Here.
That's normal.
Huh.
Because
okay.
you were focused on the main plot. You don't notice things around you. That's normal.
Okay.
It's just like that one video with people playing basketball and like, oh, watch where the ball's going, right? Don't lose.
Yes.
And then the monkey goes in the background, the gorilla, whatever. And it's like, oh, so how many monkeys did you see? I'm like, oh, I didn't see nothing.
Yeah.
Did you see the gorilla dancing in the background? It's like, no.
Yeah.
And then you have to rewatch. I'm like, oh, crap, it was right there. So it's normal that people do that. I know I saw the gorilla. Most people don't, but I do. You can train yourself to see that.
Dude, thank goodness.
You just got to be aware, and most people aren't. People aren't as woke as I am.
Oh my gosh.
And that was episode 7. I just caught him off of.
Should we just like kick him off of episode 8? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'll be here. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, well, yeah. No,
Oh, wow. This is the awkward part we're talking about.
He'll be here in the back of the milk carton.
Oh, the back of the milk carton.
I can't even start the joke like to get you back because like I can't like
staple him on there.
But yeah, that was episode. What episode? Is
Episode number 8? No, 7.
No way.
We just did 5. This is 6, and this is 7.
No, we just released 5.
Yeah, we released 5.
We have 6 in the vault.
6 in the vault, and this is 7.
7. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what do we call the one on the Patreon?
That one's a Patreon page.
Yeah.
You guys don't get to see that
No, unless
you pay $1.99.
which is like nothing, bro. Just like it's like I said, it's like 5/8 of a McChicken. So definitely check us out there. We appreciate y'all
You know what?
being
That
here.
sounds good.
And
We should go for McChicken together. And we'll put it on the Patreon.
We'll just vlog it where we just split a McChicken. Would you guys watch that?
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
For real. So we appreciate y'all. Definitely check us out on Patreon. We got some content out there that is exclusive. And definitely give you maybe even a finger light show. That would be dope. Maybe even some silly TikTok dances. I don't know. I'm just saying.
All right.
But yeah, we love you guys. Thank you guys. That's another one for the books. And as always,
Keep it raw.
Are you trying to tickle it? Like,
yeah. What is this? Oh, I got some Snapchats. Dude, it's 2:30 in the morning, and I feel like I want to do more. I don't know about you.
it's the cat. Well, did you have caffeine?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, and the coffee. Yeah, you mentioned it.